Good morning. I'm just going to make a little film for my records and to let everybody know I'm not dead or out drunk because I've disappeared. I figured I'd let everybody know what I'm doing. Place an absolute wreck because we haven't even had time to finish moving. A lot of time has been spent on this truck, way too much, and absolutely way too much money. That's going in soon. Set of leaf springs that were beefed up, heavy duty, got a couple of extra leaves in them. Probably give me about 1.5 tons of extra capacity in the front end. Here goes another $100 that's going in there today, which is the vacuum controller motor for the 4-wheel drive. It's a diaphragm. As I was doing the brakes yesterday, of course, other things broke because there's a lot rotten on that truck. Let me go show you what I've been doing. See, I got the tools out here. Been doing a lot. I started having to do the rear brakes because they were shot. I went to take the bleeders off of the cylinders and they snapped. So I figured a complete brake job was due. So we did a complete brake job. I had to pull out the hubs to get the axles off of this, a heavy duty axle. They don't even have parts in store or even on their records in the auto store. I would have to go to a specialty shop, dealer, or probably a truck supply because this has got a heavy duty axle in it, like I said. As you can see, new calipers, put the brake lines in, did a nice job on them, hoses and clamp areas so there's no wear and vibration. Tied them in with extra ties, plastic ties. Put a new hose in, that was blown. I fabricated this bracket here. I did that out of 14 gauge sheet metal that I got galvanized so it won't rot out quick. Tied into the brake lines up there, up top, you can see. Made a curl with it, vibration dampener, and a way to get rid of that extra line that I had done. And back here, we got new bolts because we had more rot. I went in good faith and bought this truck off of this guy thinking he was shooting straight with me. What he did was really try fucking me. He did fuck me, but I'm not going to give up. Got to make it a good vehicle. Put in rear chassis mounts there. You can see leaf spring chassis mounts, the hangers. This guy fabricates them down south. Really nice job on them. Heavy duty, better than what you get in the from the dealership or after market supplies. I like his work. He does nice work. That's the right rear and the left rear, same thing as well. I don't know if you can see. Got the sunlight screwing this up kind of here. But there go the new shackles, bushings. It's got 5/8 bolts on it. Heavier duty than stock. The fronts are pretty questionable as well. If you look there, a lot of rot present. I may replace these as well. That's down the road. I wouldn't hesitate to do it, but the frame's a little questionable on this. Now we're working on the front. When I went to bleed the back lines that I had replaced, it blew up further, so these lines were pretty poor shape, rotted. So as you can see, I went from the master cylinder out, all new lines I fabricated. You know, figured do that instead of playing around. Running those down to the front end. Here we go, flip around, going down. You can see I made another bracket. I fabricated another bracket. I used a different hose. It's not for this truck, but it's longer. So I got lift in those springs that I showed you earlier. That's going to give me about 3 to 4 inches of extra lift because he arched them more for me. So I modified that bracket up there to fit this hose, tied that in, ran the brake lines. They're all tied in around to the other side. I got to do these now on the left front, and this is where I ran into the problem on the vacuum actuator, the motor. These tits broke off. I went to remove it this morning. That side came out all right, but the bolt snapped on the other side. I didn't even get aggravated. I'll let it surprise me. It's Junior, Beast Junior, giving me hell. It's been a challenge, this truck. You know what? It's given me a lesson in patience and perseverance. Here goes the Beast here. The Beast is a beauty. I've had fun with this. Did work on this, did the rear brakes. This truck's in good shape. I picked this up. This was going to be a work truck, but it's too clean. You look underneath this, the frame is in nice shape. Everything's in good shape in this truck. I couldn't plow with this. I just couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it to it. I still got to do the front end. I put a new oil pan in this, new brakes, new cylinders in the rear, and shoes. And I just got I did a timing chain. I had to do a water pump because that went, but that was all right because I plan to tow with it. So I put a new water pump in. While I was at it, I put a timing chain in, replaced all the lines and hoses, and I got a new radiator downstairs. That's going in that. So I've been staying busy, and I'm racing the weather. I'm trying to beat the snow, man. All right. Have fun. I will. Take it easy. And Wendy, I love you. Bye. Say goodbye to Honey first. Okay, bye, honey.